after you work a good day's work and you're tired and you look at what you did, it's pretty nice to see that, you know, I built this today.
It's stuff that's permanent. It's going to be around 10, 20 years down the road. You can look back and say, hey, I did that. And there's a lot of neat designs. And there's parts of it where it's almost artistic. And I enjoy that part of it.
You give 90% of the population a piece of paper with a few lines on it and say, build it, and make it over there 100 times bigger, then not too many people are going to do that.
You do what you can do. Like you try your best to do it as much as you can do, and it's amazing what you can do. Like how much shoveling or how much you can lift. When you have to do it, you just do it.
I've had other jobs before, and nothing's even comes close to being a tradesman in general, sheet metal or what have you. Having my ticket would be a big accomplishment for me.
I used to manage a bunch of grocery stores, and it just, at the end of the day, what do you say? Oh, I put a can of soup on the shelf. Big deal. Someone bought it. It's not there. Or the tile, it's forever.
You get to look at your product when you're finished and say, hey, I built that. You see it getting hauled out on trucks, and it looks amazing how big it is, and when it's actually really small when you're working on it.
It's always a bit of a adrenaline rush when you start a piece of $1 million high-speed equipment, and you want to see whether everything you did was just exactly so. It's got its definite benefits and rewards.
In all of the bridges that we do, and for myself and for the other people, it's always a nice feeling to, when you're driving along and you go over or under a bridge that you've built, to know that you've started out from nothing, and at the end you can see a result of being able to say, I helped build that bridge.
My satisfaction of this job is seeing it all come together and knowing that I've played a major role in it. When the plant gets up and running or the construction job is done, we've got something that's working, and you know you've done a good job, nobody was hurt on it. You go home every night and you get paid very well for it.
You can stop and look at the end of your day, you can stop and look at what you've done, and you can see how much quality you have, how much work you've done, and get the appreciation from the customers. And the customer come along and say, gee, that's a really nice job. And it makes you feel good.